Welcome back to A Moment in History. I'm Seth Udinsky. Well, it's not too far off to say that virtually every American, when they reach a certain age, knows the words by heart to our most famous and important national song, the Star Spangled Banner. For most of the nation's history, this poem has served as our national anthem, and it has permeated every sphere of society, even as it has come under attack from protesters in the last 5 years. But when did this song originate, and how did it become our national anthem? Well, let's journey back over 200 years and discover the story of the Star Spangled Banner. The poem was born out of what some historians have called America's forgotten war, the War of 1812. The war in itself is worth its own moment in history, so we don't have time to explain all of it right now, but in summation, the British launched basically a counterattack of sorts following their defeat in the Revolutionary War beginning in 1812. Thus, the war began, and in another fascinating nugget from history, the war actually did not end in 1812, leading to some confusion about the name. But at any rate, the Americans held off the British attack once again. And during the siege of Fort McHenry in Maryland in 1814, Francis Scott Key, an American lawyer who witnessed the battle at McHenry, wrote the words that would become known as the Star Spangled Banner under an original title called the Defense of Fort McHenry. The flag, with broad stripes and bright stars, flew in defiance to the British at the fort, representing the American resolve and determination both in this current fight and back in the Revolution as well. Several decades later in the American Civil War, the song grew in popularity as a symbol of the nation's survival. Now, as the nation's unity was secured and then grew following the Civil War, the song became recognized as a national anthem of sorts. However, it was not until 1931 that the U.S. Congress passed the act that would codify the Star Spangled Banner as the official anthem of the United States. It has remained the most important song in the history of the nation, a symbol of patriotism and unity for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now, where did the tune of the song come from? Well, that has an interesting background as well. The melody is actually lifted from an 18th century English tune about the ancient Greek bard Anacreon. Thanks so much for joining me once again for A Moment in History.